Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. I am Engineer Mahasharazi and I'm your computer teacher. This is assignment number 4 of grade 5 and these are some guidelines which you need to follow while completing your assignment. Attempt the assignment on a separate sheet. Draw margin lines of about ½ inch on both sides of the sheet. Write your RCN, grade, section, campus, assignment number and subject, and then start your written assignment. Maintain a file of assignment to be submitted when school reopens and give at least 30 minutes per day to this assignment so you can easily finish it on time. In today's lecture, we are going to read from page 14 to 17 from your computer book, that is computing, and solve the following activities on the separate sheet. Here are the two activities which we are going to discuss at the end of this lecture. So now start the lecture, that is on page number 14, 1.5, the changing world of work. In this lesson, you will learn how computer communication has changed the way people work and new jobs. The internet has changed the way people work. New jobs have appeared that did not exist before. There are technical jobs like network manager. There are creative jobs like web designer and games programmer. And old jobs, new skills. The internet has changed existing jobs. A librarian used to work with books that were started on shelves. Today, the librarian also needs the skills to find the information on web. Some people have lost their jobs. Automation and robots have replaced low-skilled jobs in factories, and some salespeople in the shops have lost their jobs because online shopping has become more popular. As jobs changes, people need to learn new skills. Some people find change exciting and other people feel threatened by change. So the internet can make it easier to find a new job. There are websites that advertise job vacancies. People can apply for jobs and entering information about their skills on database. Details of new job vacancies are emailed to them. Different ways of working. Working in teams. In the past, work teams mostly worked in the same building. The members of the team met regularly face-to-face to work on projects. The internet allows people to communicate and share information with colleagues wherever they are in the world. Today, many teams are made up of people working in different cities and even in countries, and the team members share documents on a network. Many team members never meet face-to-face. They never meet face-to-face, but they work together. Teleworking. In the past, people traveled to an office or a factory every day to do the work. The internet allows people to communicate using email. Internet chat and video conferencing help people to communicate with each other, and people can access the information they need to do their work using networks and the internet. This means that the people can work from home, and this is called teleworking, which we are doing right now. As you people are sitting at your home, you people are not allowed to come outside and go to schools, but we are delivering online lectures to you. We are making videos for you, and you are getting the knowledge from those videos. You are getting the knowledge from these assignments. So this is basically a communication between you people and the teachers. So this communication between the teachers and the students through internet is known as teleworking. So basically right now we are doing teleworking. So there's an activity to describe your dream job when you grow up and how will you use a computer in your job. So what is your dream job? You need to write it. Okay, there is an extra challenge that make an award for your dream job and include the computer skills that are needed for that job. Now there is a dialog box of explore more. Find out what the adults in your family and other grown-up friends think about teleworking. Ask these questions. So according to my opinion, it will be good for them and good for you because you people are safe at home. If people go outside and trying to communicate with each other, there are many chances that we can get affected from the virus. So according to my opinion, it is good to stay at home and take the online lectures. So you need to ask from your elders that do you ever do part of your job from home using the internet link? The second question is, could you do more of your job from home using the internet link? And third one is, would you like to do more work from home? Ask any other questions you can think of. Write down the people's answer so you can share them with the class. Okay. Now on the next page there is 1.6 topic that name is living with the internet, and in this lesson you will learn how the internet affects our lives. So how the internet affects you? The internet has changed the way we lead our lives. Many of the changes have been positive. Communication, information, convenience, remote control. So these are basically the good or positive points of internet. As we all know that every technology, everything is universe has some good effects, some advantages and some disadvantages. But internet, if we consider it in a good way, if we use it in a good manner, then it has lot of positive effects. So if we talk about communication, number one thing, the greatest thing is communication. The internet allows you to communicate using text, voice and video, and you can share pictures and files. You can use the internet to find advice or to solve a problem. Information. You use information every day to help you learn, work and lead your daily life, and the internet has made information easier and quicker to find. So in the initial time, in the early ages, it was very difficult for everyone. If you want to find out the meaning of a certain word, then you have to search it in dictionary. And it was very time consuming method. You have to search it in lot of words. But right now, the time has changed. If you required a meaning of a respective word, then what you do? You just write that word on Google and search it. So within few seconds you will get the answer. So it's very easiest and very quickest method to find out what you want to find. Okay, the third thing is convenience. So the internet provides on-demand service, and this means you can use service when you want them. So people use internet banking to pay for the things they buy online, and you can choose from thousands of the shops on the internet, and you can download music, games, videos instantly. Remote control. In lesson 1.4, you learned about smart devices in the home that allow you to control air conditioning, heating, lighting and security system remotely. So in the previous lectures, we all studied about that how can you control all your home. If your home is a smart home, then you can connect your ACs, your fridge, your ovens, your TVs smartly with your smartphones, and you can operate them. So we learned all these things in the previous lecture. So that was also the advantage of using internet. Now we talk about the dark side of the web. As I have already told you that everything in this universe has some positive side and some negative side. Every picture has two faces, every picture has two sides. So in the same manner, internet has also some dark side. The dark side of the web includes, if you use the internet responsibly, you will enjoy its benefits, but be aware that there is a negative side of the internet also. Not everything you read is true. First of all, most of the, I can say that news that come on social media like Facebook, WhatsApp, most of the advertisement are fake. So that is not the right or authentic news. Okay, so the information on the web is often called content. Some of the content may be false. People make such type of videos to just manipulate you, to manipulate people. So for that reason, just don't believe in every news, in everything which you see on internet, because sometime, and probably most of the time, we can say that most of the things or some of the things are fake on internet. Don't trust everyone you meet online. So first of all, the one thing which is very basic and you should all know, that if you're making friends on social media, if you're making friends, then never trust them, because there are many chances that they are not real ones, because people just hide their identity on social media. Sometimes you see that someone has make an ID of a person, of a girl, but he may be a boy, or maybe if a girl makes an ID of a boy, but naturally she is a girl. A lot of fake accounts are present there, so don't trust anyone online. Criminals use the internet. Some criminals use fake emails, websites to try to steal your money or personal information. Other criminals trade illegal and counterfeit goods. Some people use social media or text messages to send threats and or to spread cruel rumors. And if someone tries to bully or frighten you online, do not reply to the bully. Report the problem to the responsible adult. Staying safe on the internet. To stay safe on the internet, you need to develop the skills. There is an activity. Imagine that your friend has received threatening text message from an anonymous person. Write a set of bullet points advising your friend how to deal with the problem. So how will you advise your friend to deal the problem? First of all, what you will do, you can advise him or her that always and always tell your parents, your adults, your sibling that someone is bullying you or someone is spying on you or someone is threatening you. Whenever such type of thing happens to you, always tell to your parents, and then they will definitely help you. Now there is an extra challenge. Create a poster with the title Good Internet and Bad Internet. Use one half of the poster, promote the positive side of the internet, and use the other half to warn about the negative side of the internet. So what you need to do, you need to make good internet and bad internet columns, and just need to write the respective good and bad sides of internet and write it in bullets. Explore more, find out how old your parents or grandparents were when the web was invented, and do they remember the first time they used the web. So just ask your parents and ask your grandparents that when was the first time they used the internet, when was the first thing, what was the first thing they searched on internet, what was their age when they started using the internet, when they started using computer and these smartphones. So ask them. Okay, so this is basically your assignment, and you need to complete your activities. Activity 1 is describe your dream job when you grow up. So when you grow up, all the students, every child has a dream that one day I will become a doctor, I will become an engineer, I will become a teacher. So every student, every person, every child has a dream. So what is your dream? What you want to become when you will grow up? How will you use computer in your job? So you need to write how will you use computer in your job. Describe how people might use internet at work. So you need to write that how different type of people use internet in their offices, at their work. So write at least 3 examples. In the activity 2, you need to list the positive and negative sides of internet and show your answer in table. So you need to make a table. Just make 2 columns, column A and column B. In column A, write the positive side of internet, and column B, write the negative side of internet, and just write it in bullets. So this was all about your assignment and your lecture. I hope now it will be easy for you to complete your assignment on time. Take care of yourself, and Allah Hafiz.